Hello, today we're gonna disassemble HP laptop. This one I think it's a DV6. The laptop is not working. It's have a bad mainboard, so I'm gonna use it for spare parts. And since I gotta disassemble it, I decided to make a video. Hope it's useful for somebody. The first thing, of course, we have to remove the battery. On the back there is one cover which we'll have to remove by removing the screws. Like this. Next come the optical drive. We're gonna remove the screw here for the drive. Now we have to remove the hard drive. Lift the drive first, and after that pull the connector up like this. Next we're gonna remove, I'm gonna take off the memory because I don't need it anymore. Next thing, I usually remove all the screws on the back, and after that I flip the laptop and continue with the disassembly. So we're gonna do it the same, this of course. All the screws on this laptop are the same except the ones which are holding the hinges and the ones that are holding the keyboard. The keyboard ones are shorter. Now I think we remove all the screws. One more left here. Now we're gonna flip the laptop. Now the laptop doesn't have any display. I already removed it because I need it. Now we have to remove the keyboard. Just use something sharp to open the clips. And pull it up like that. After that, just open the mechanism of the keyboard and remove it. Now on this side I don't see any screws, so right now we're gonna disconnect the power button cable, I think, and the touchpad like this. And now we have to open the laptop. I usually start from this side here in the middle, like this. Once you open it, you can use your finger to open it. And we're gonna remove this and put it on the side. Now, in order to remove the board, we'll disconnect the LCD display cable. We're gonna remove the cable here for the right USB like this, and we're gonna disconnect the speakers. also on this side here the other cable, and we're gonna unplug the power jack cable here. And now let's see, do we have any screw here on this plastic thingy? Yeah, we have a screw here. In order to lift the board, we have to remove this plastic on this side like this. Now let's check for any screws. Just lift the board a little bit to see. I don't see any screws, so just lift the board. We forget we have to disconnect the cable here for the optical drive. It holds the board down, so just leave the board like this. Now we're gonna remove the CPU and the cooler. If you haven't changed the thermal paste in a while, probably the cooler will be stuck to the CPU. In order to remove that, just try to move it a little bit left to right, and after that just push like this. This one is okay. Now to remove the CPU, use something sharp and twist the locking mechanism counterclockwise, and this will open the mechanism for the CPU, and we have the board removed. Now in order to remove the display, we just have to remove the screws which are holding the hinges. Like this. And we have to loosen the cables for the Wi-Fi. Now I'm gonna put this on the side. Now if you have a display to change, let's see, I think this was open like this. We have to remove the mechanism. I think there's a hidden screw on this side. Yep, like this. So first you have to remove the covers here. I hope the camera can focus. Like this. After that, just remove the two screws. And once you have done that, you can start separating the plastic like this. Although I don't have a display, it's the same procedure. I always start from the place of the camera. Like this. Now we have the plastic removed, and in order to remove the display, you have to remove the screws on the hinges. There is two on this side of the hinge, and usually there is one on this side, but since I already removed the display, I removed the upper screws previously. That's the hinges. And if you like to replace the LCD cable, basically it's going up through the side of the camera, and in here we have a connector for the logo, I think, on this side. I really have no idea where this is going, but it's probably for lighting of the logo, or in this side here. Now we're gonna disconnect the cable like this. Basically that's the whole procedure. I hope you like it. I hope it's useful to you. That's it for now. Bye bye and have a great day.